Welcome, class of 2027. We are glad you are here. Let us join our hearts, if you would, in a prayer, shall we? Gracious God, we give you thanks for this day of academic transition, for this day of matriculation. We thank you for guiding these students to this place, to their new alma mater, to the University of Tulsa. Be here with us all, particularly the newest members of this university community, that this moment might truly be a time of joy and celebration as they begin their transforming academic engagement. Lead their steps, bring them wisdom, uphold them in joy. We pray to you, O Lord, our strength, our comfort, and our guide. Amen. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce our Director of New Student Programs, Kyle Metter.
As the Director of the New Student Programs, I have the best job on campus. I do. I have the great privilege of working with the team that you've already met, the peer mentors and our hosts who are already doing an incredible job. Somebody applaud their peer mentor. At events like this across the nation, from Harvard to Hawaii, there are people like me who do what I do for a living, saying to people like you, we have worked so hard for this moment. We have put in hours and days and weeks. And that's true, we have. We've worked pretty hard. Not nearly as hard as you have. You have worked so hard to be at this moment. You have spent countless hours in classrooms, in labs, on fields and courts, marching in the heat, singing in choir, getting on stage, meeting and working in jobs. You have put in hours and years to get to this moment. Learning about everything from the Great Gatsby to the Pythagorean theorem, which I could not spell. And now you're here. You're here at an inflection point. Because from here, a new adventure opens up. A new adventure of a lifetime. What you do in college, who you meet, how you learn, how you grow will shape the opportunities way ahead of you for years and years to come. And when I was in your shoes, that was a little intimidating for me because I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. But it turned out incredible. The adventure has been amazing. To this day, I can tell you the names of the people who were my best friends in college. To this day, I can name the professors who changed my life with their classes and with the conversations we had in their offices. I can tell you about the memories that have shaped who I am. And I can tell you how college prepared me to lean in when things got hard and to discover I had more gears than I realized. That's what we want to do tonight. We have asked 5 of our peer mentors to share with you a little of their own story of how their adventure is being shaped by those kinds of things. And here's what to listen for. Adventure requires a bias toward action. There are plenty of places in life where what we want you to do is sit in the seats and just watch. You're in one of those rooms right now. When the basketball team plays, they'd prefer you just scream and yell from there, not come out here and help. Fine. But there's lots of times in life when it's about what you do, who you talk to, the experiment you try, the thing you look into that you didn't even know was a thing. There's a bias towards action, conversations, curiosity, exploration. It's all about growth and transformation. And here's the thing, you're not a passenger on this journey, you're driving. And so we're excited to open this door for you and to see where it leads. And here to point the way and to tell us what it looks like in real life are these amazing peer mentors. I'm going to yield the stage to them and to President Carson. And we start with my friend Vishvasri.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I said good evening, everyone. Thank you. Welcome to your TU journey. My name is Vishwa Suyaledi, and I'm a senior here at the University of Tulsa and the peer mentor of the group, the Yogi Bears. I stand before you today. Thank you, guys. I stand before you today to help you with the grand adventure that comes from making friends. For some background, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and this is my first time living apart from my family. New experiences made me feel like I didn't belong, especially because I didn't know a single person in Oklahoma. However, something incredible happened that changed everything. In the least cute, meet way possible, I kept running into the same girl over and over again, in the bathroom. I don't know about you, but the bathroom is absolutely a no-talking zone.
All right, if we can all just go, Joe. Thank you, you everyone. All right, hey guys, friends and family, class of 2027. Wow, so great to see you all. My name is Joseph McDonald, and I'm from Tulsa, and this is my 4th year being a peer mentor. It is such an honor to get to speak with you all today. Before we start, can we all repeat after me? It's not as scary as it looks. If there's a lesson I've picked up over my years as a college student and grown and maturing over the course of time, it's that fear is the biggest dream stealer. To get what we never had, we have to do something we have never done. Everyone has their own timeline, and there's no age limit to success. All we have to do is keep our ears alert and listen for when it's time to embrace leaving our comfort zone. There is a young man who became a student at this university back in 2019. He had a habit of doing it all alone, from relations within studies to challenges faced in personal life. He was too comfortable about figuring things out himself, even when things got too hard to handle. Despite the failures it came with, and with the degrading of oneself, he had formulated a habit that seemed way too hard to break. This was all because of the fear of accepting the challenges of becoming a college student. I am this young man, and growing up, I learned how to fight, but was never taught how to cry. I learned how to cope, but was never taught how to accept and appreciate care provided for me. I learned how to deal with hurt from relationships, but was never taught how to heal from broken relationships. Maturing and growing up at this university has not only enhanced my knowledge within my studies, but gifted me with wisdom that I can utilize through my walk of life and bring me happiness and eliminate the fear of doing the things I'm not used to doing. You may be like me and feel like you don't need to branch out for help when in need, or feel like you need to stick to the plan that you've always been used to your whole life. I'm not here to discourage you for having these feelings or to simply get rid of fear, but rather to encourage you to accept that you will be afraid to try something different and that you should just do it anyway. Whether that's joining a club you never saw interest in early in your life, or doing something for you and not just because your mom and dad wants you to do it, or even cutting up that friendship that aren't healthy to be a part of. This is all a part of the beauty of college. These next few years should not be a tour and sticking to the standards of your educational needs, but an adventure that you all explore over the next couple of years to find yourself and identity and getting involved with anything and everything that this university has to offer. Do not let fear hinder your growth or motivation to keep going. Classes will be hard, and it's okay to get a tutor. No one is judging. You feel like you want to be a doctor today, and in a couple of days, you're like, man, I want to explore the field of business and law. That's perfectly fine. Remember, it's not as scary as it looks to do the things that seem so hard for us to do. It just leads to more possibilities and happiness in life. I commend you all for making a hard decision of being here today. Now, let's make the decision to pick up the phone and answer yes to embracing all the challenges that we will face, because life begins at the edge of our comfort zone. Thank you all, and welcome home. Please help me welcome up my friend and our student body president, Jennifer Fierro.
So lovely to see you all. Hi, guys. Hi, friends, family, and class of 2027. My name is Jennifer Fierro, and I am the 2023-2024 student body president and the peer mentor of the Geeky Geckos. It's an absolute honor to welcome you all to this awesome occasion, a day that marks not just the beginning of a new academic year, but the start of an unforgettable journey filled with growth, exploration, and countless opportunities. I stand before you with a heart full of excitement and a story to share. Move-in Day marks not just the beginning of your college journey, but also of an adventure of a lifetime. One that's packed with friendships, learning, memories, and challenges that will shape you into amazing individuals you're destined to become. Not too long ago, I was right where you are, a timid, quiet freshman, uncertain of what awaited me. The hallways felt like an unknown territory, and the idea of stepping out of my comfort zone seemed both daunting and exhilarating. Little did I know that this very step would lead to a journey that would surprise me. I found myself surrounded by an amazing group of individuals who quickly turned from classmates to lifelong friends. They were the ones who encouraged me to break out of my shell, to join clubs, attend events, and share my thoughts in class discussions. The challenges you overcome will become the stories that you carry with you throughout your life. From impromptu road trips to late-night conversations in your dorms, these moments will become the threads that weave the fabric of your college experience. Then come the challenges. The kind of challenges that pushed me beyond my limits, that made me question my abilities, and yet eventually led to the most incredible achievements. Becoming your student body president was something I never thought I'd do. The idea of standing here and addressing you all and taking the responsibility of representing our student body felt like a dream way too big to chase. But with each step, with each challenge embraced, I surprised myself and I grew into a role I never imagined I would have when I was that quiet freshman. My story is just one of the countless stories that will unfold within these walls. Your adventure will be uniquely yours, your own twists and turns and surprises. Embrace it all, the friendships that will become your foundation, the learning that will shape your perspectives, the memories that will light up your days, and the challenges that will unveil your potential. So, as you unpack your bags and settle into your new home away from home, remember that this journey is a gift waiting to be unwrapped. Embrace it with open arms, an open heart, and a willingness to step beyond your comfort zone. You're about to create a story that's entirely yours, one that will inspire you and surprise you in ways you could never imagine. Welcome to the adventure of a lifetime, so let's make it a journey we'll all treasure for years to come. So now, let's make it official. I'm going to lead you through the TU Student Pledge that signals the transition from being a prospective student to being part of a great conversation that includes other students, amazing faculty, and so many other campus stakeholders. I'll read a series of statements, and if you agree with these terms, you'll respond aloud with, "I will." And all this will be on the screen above me too. So would all the new students joining the TU academic community please rise? Will you accept your place in this university, abiding by its commitments to academic integrity and intellectual honesty? Will you contribute to the health and welfare of this university by pledging your support for its faculty and staff, its many student alumni, and do your part to promote its mission on campus and its community? Will you take your place in the great conversation begun by others and contribute your voice to its dialogue and debate, its search for knowledge and truth, its goals of understanding and wisdom as stated in our mission? Will you, as a student of the University of Tulsa, pledge to strive for excellence in the pursuit of wisdom, to acknowledge the university's foundation on a faith in God while respecting the faith traditions of all individuals, and to be of service to others in accordance with the ideals set forth in the student commitment? Amazing. Congrats, you all. Welcome to TU and welcome home. You may all be seated. And please join me in welcoming the president of our university, Brad Carson.
Thank you all, to all our peer mentors. Thank you for your testimony tonight, and to all of you for being here. members of the class of 2027, I want to add my proud welcome to those that have already been voiced here today. You arrive with an exceptional set of talents, experiences, and ambitions. In fact, I'm sure that you have heard already that 1/4 of the entering class are National Merit Scholars, the highest number per capita in the nation, more than Harvard, MIT, Yale, Stanford. It is a point of pride for the university, and it has already made national news. But those of you who are also here who aren't National Merit Scholars have distinguished yourselves in equally important ways. Each of you have earned your place in the class, and today is a fresh start, as you have already heard, as we look forward to an exciting 4 years with you. So whoever you are and wherever you come from, and we're proud that in this freshman class, we have 43 states represented from Alaska, Hawaii, Florida, New York, and all points in between. Your involvement with the University of Tulsa, your family's involvement with the University of Tulsa, it will make this university a stronger one. Your professors, fellow students, and I, we're all counting on you to make the most of what I hope is a remarkable opportunity. As a frame for the rest of my brief remarks, I want to consider a mainstay of college life, the course syllabus. Now, over the next week, all of you will be collecting several of these. I do encourage you to read them thoroughly and to consult with them often. The syllabus is it's a user's guide for the course, along with noting things like due dates, attendance policies. It also outlines what you're supposed to read, what we hope you learn. That syllabus content is the bedrock of a TU education. I trust that you are here indeed, firstly, because of the quality of our academic programs and the career value of a University of Tulsa degree. As was already said so pithily and we don't train you for your first job. We hope to train you for that last job. And this is indeed a smart bet. You are ready for the adventure, I am sure, and the university is. I promise you, and I promise your family who are here today, we are committed to your success. Our faculty are adept at guiding students through these, sometimes very challenging courses. We provide lots of support, personalized advising, success coaches, tutoring services, the U Tulsa Connect alumni mentoring platform, and much, much more. By the way, while we're here, I'd like you to do me a favor, something that I hope comes of use to you and to parents and family as well. Please take out your phones. I hope above me, they promise me my cell phone is being put on the screen. It is a cell phone I carry in my pocket at all times, and every student, every family member has that cell phone. Please feel free to text me at any time. I routinely get, about 40 texts a night, and I try to answer them before I go to bed. I see a young woman here in the front row with a Def Leppard t-shirt on. Let me assure you, if you bring Motley Crue and Def Leppard to campus, that 40 goes to about 500. I dare to see kind of the Verizon bill this month for the messages. But no matter what the matter is, large or small, I deal with everything from broken air conditioning to maybe an insect is in the room, to the Lime scooters don't work, or sometimes people are having challenges with navigating the course curriculum. Whatever it might be, large or small, please text me. Parents, text me as well. My job is to help solve these problems. And we are a small enough university, an entering class of 600, 100 transfer students, that we are a family, and it is no false promise to say that I get to know all of you personally, and you should feel free to reach out to me at any time. So, all of these folks have my cell phone number, and I hope you take advantage of it as well. So back to that course syllabus. Now, academic achievement is only part of your TU adventure. You'll grow in so many other ways, I hope, that, well, they're not as clearly prescribed, but they are just as important to your future. We've already heard some of those stories today. So alongside your coursework, I'd like you to imagine something else, something deep and powerful. It's what I call the secret syllabus. This plan includes the perspectives you will form as a TU student. The secret syllabus includes questions like, what does it really mean to be part of a community? How do you live with questions that we can't answer? Or in this polarized time, with disagreements that we can't quite resolve? When should I stand my ground with conviction? And when should I stand, well, corrected with humility? Where do I find joy in life? And where do I find happiness, even if others, well, they may not quite get it? How can I be a good friend? And how will I keep learning once you leave TU? Because this is just the first stage of your education career. These insights and many more will build on your coursework, that is true, but they will also depend upon you getting out and living the TU adventure every single day. As you've heard, as you've perhaps already learned today, there are many options here at the university, including study groups, student organizations, service projects, fitness and recreation, international study, and you know what? Just hanging out on our beautiful commons. Several times a year, TU brings in thought-provoking lecturers, and there are frequent concerts, films, performances to enjoy. Golden Hurricane Athletics also provides ongoing excitement, and we are poised for an excellent year. And in addition to campus life, the Tulsa community offers a wealth of opportunities, including the amazing downtown arts scene. However you decide to pursue it, you can make your time at TU even more of an adventure by working on the secret syllabus. And in some ways, what you learn from that secret syllabus will probably have a longer shelf life than any technology or method or formula that you might learn in class. Those things are always changing, perhaps available in a book that you hold for reference. But once you meet a bigger version of yourself, that lesson stays with you for life. My final point is that when it comes to this secret syllabus, you are the faculty for yourselves and for each other. So much of what we do here at the University of Tulsa comes from living alongside others who are curious about the world and who thrive on sharing their excitement about what they're finding in it. This experience is a true gift that you give to each other, and it's why we take our admissions so seriously. You're here today because you belong at the University of Tulsa. You all have incredible potential, but you also have a responsibility to match. We count on you to jump in, strengthen our community, one that has produced inspired professionals and citizens for almost 130 years. All the members of the administration join me in wishing you a year full of challenge, adventure, community, and transformation. So thank you. I look forward to seeing you in my office. Take that cell number, and even if you have nothing to talk to me about at all, just drop by my office, text me and come by, because I'd like to learn about you more individually and hear what your hopes and ambitions are. So I look forward to seeing you over the next school year. It's my pleasure to introduce a beautiful singer, Jordan, who's going to lead us in the alma mater. So welcome to TU, Rain Kane. Jordan.
Okay, I love y'all, but you gotta be quiet for a second. So we're gonna sing the alma mater, and before we do that, I have to tell you guys how we sing the alma mater. So if all of the TU students would please stand up. Okay, and then you're gonna put your arms around your neighbors, the people next to you. There's also going to be a tad bit of swaying, just prepare yourself for that. And at some point of time, there's going to be some words shouted out, but I'm gonna let the peer mentors handle that. So peer mentors, be loud. All right. Hail to the alma mater, gold and blue. Praise from thy sons and daughters, old and new. Pride in our hearts, our voices, let us raise. Filled with devotion, we will sing thy praise. Alma mater, now we honor, loyal, always true. Always true. We will lift our voice in chorus. Hail to Tulsa, you.
I want to say thank you to Jordan, and you all may be seated for a moment. I have a very important piece of information. My name is Jeff Francis. I'm the Sharp Chaplain here at the University of Tulsa. This is my 25th year of being Sharp Chaplain. And the one thing we do well here at the university is eat. And today, we're going to feed you some of Tulsa's best barbecue. All right. Let me just give you a little directions before my benediction and we all depart. There are buffets that are located in the concourse. This is the concourse area back behind here. And on the other side, I feel like a flight attendant. Anyway, I don't look like one, but I feel like one. Sections 104 and 106, sections 109, 1 to 111, sections 114 and 15, which would be these two, behind those, and sections 117 and 18 will all have the buffets there for you to go through the lines. And there will be the rest, besides the barbecue, your condiments and all of the sides will be on your table, each table. There is an allergy-friendly station, and it's located in sections 107 to 108 to fit the dietary needs that are important to you. Okay, we got all that information, right? Okay, all right. Hold on. Okay. I graduated from here in 1978. I graduated from here in 1988. I graduated from here in 1990. This has been my life. When I was an undergraduate, I had the wonderful opportunity to be a part of co-ed cheer, which was a tremendous, really grateful for that. Actually lettered. I'm not like, I see a lot of our athletes here, co-ed cheer. When I was there, I was not that good. But a lot of you all, we have co-ed cheer folks here, right? And Palm and everything, don't we? Well, can you stand up? Just stand up. Stand up for a second. All the co-ed cheer, all Palm. All right. Now they're going to help me out, and you all going to be seated for a moment. They know the fact that when we get to our competitions, and I see a lot of our student athletes are here, our new freshmen, they're a part of you. They're your life. So when we get to the competitions, both in our football and basketball, but in our Olympic sports, they need your support. They need to see you show up, and they need to hear that you're for them. So we're going to practice. Okay? All right. So you got to stand. Yeah, I know. It's good exercise for the barbecue, okay? All right. Now we're going to do a cheer that I like, and mentors, please help me. You're much more agile than I am. Anyway, and we're going to spell out Tulsa. And you're going, oh, well, that's great. Okay. Well, we're going to spell out Tulsa, and we're going to do it like T, U, L, S, A. Okay, let's try it again. T, U, L, S, A. Good. All right. Now, all right, we're going to do that. And we're going to do that 3 times. And then we're going to end with go. And we're going to try to hold on to go as long as we can. And then we end with TU. All right? Got that? We understand that, right? This is, you cannot imagine what it's like on the field, whatever the feel of play is, to know that there are your colleagues cheering for you. All right? So here we go. T, U, L, S, A. Again. T, U, L, S, A. Again. T, U, L, S, A. Go! Okay. See, I can't even remember what I told you to do. I really am the old guy here. You all did a good job. I pray that you experience the greatest part of your life at the University of Tulsa. I pray that you will make friends that will be lifelong. And I pray that the Lord will watch over each and every one of you, that you may be filled with wisdom, with knowledge, and that you would wish to serve humankind. Welcome, class of 2027. The Lord bless you and watch over you, and let's eat. Amen.
Go up to the concourse, everybody. It should all be waiting for you there. So we'll see you up there. Amazing job.